There's been an explosion of AI features in SaaS platforms over the last 6 to 12 months. And we're now starting to see trends in different approaches that tech companies are taking to position AI features. I've reviewed over 100 of B2B tech websites using AI and identified four main categories of AI positioning depending on how AI forward the brand is trying to go. Let's take a look at the four categories and examples for each one.
But first, let's take a look at the AI positioning categories. Imagine a scale where on the left-hand side, there's barely any mention of AI in the product or platform messaging. And on the right-hand side, there's a lot of AI messaging present. So we're going to call that the intensity of AI. And we're going to take a look at which brands are positioning themselves in these four different categories. First, let's take a look at the category called hidden AI, meaning that there is barely any mention of AI on the website or in the product positioning. However, we do know that the company and the platform is using AI to power their product. An example of hidden AI features for a brand is from PandaDoc. When we come to their homepage and we scroll through or we try to use a search function, there isn't any mention of AI that you would typically see on some of the other websites. So we scroll, they're talking about their features, their benefits. Another popular place to include AI mentions would be under the product or the solutions mega menus, for example. And even there, we only see their product features, their solutions, integrations, and there isn't really any mention of the platform being powered by artificial intelligence. Another place where we could sometimes see any kind of announcements or any announcement of AI features would be the top banner right there. And even there, we don't see it. So we can tell that PandaDoc, they're not trying to highlight or showcase their AI capabilities, but how do we know that they actually use it? So if we go to their support documentation and we search there, we actually can see that there are AI capabilities and AI features that a person can enable or disable. And we can see that anyone who is using the document that it can actually go in and read about capabilities. So that's one example where a company has chosen to not use AI in their positioning for whatever reason that is. That could be because they want to stand out. That could be because their core capabilities are not in the AI functionality. So whatever their logic is, that's what they have chosen to do. PandaDoc is an example of a hidden AI positioning, at least at the time of this recording. The next category we're going to take a look at is called the AI feature. And the AI feature category of positioning is where a brand has taken one or a few features and decided to add them on top of their current platform and the current functionality. So, for example, they can have an AI enabled transcription or AI enabled document summary. Let's take a look at some of the examples. Lemon Squeezy is a great example of the AI positioning that we call AI feature. And what that means is that when we go onto their website and we start scrolling through the website and we start looking under their platform drop down menu or their resources, there isn't really a mention of AI. But once we scroll down, we will actually notice that there is one feature that they've implemented AI capabilities into. And for them, it's AI fraud prevention. And to their users who might find this useful, this could be a reason why they sign up for a demo or purchase the product. But it's just one feature that's enabled, and the rest of the website focuses on other capabilities and on other benefits and has a different messaging that is not as AI centric. Another great example of AI feature positioning can be found on the onboarding by WorkLeap's website. When we come to their homepage, we see that there isn't really any mention of AI either in the headline or the subheadline or anywhere above the fold. And only as we start scrolling through the website, we see AI being mentioned in one of their features. And the feature is AI generated templates. So they took one specific feature and they used AI to enhance it. And that feature, enhanced by AI, helps their users to be more productive and to complete their tasks in a shorter amount of time. As we keep scrolling through the website, none of the other features mention AI. They're not powered by AI. So we can kind of tell that only that one feature is enabled by AI, helping their customers.
Let's take a quick pause here for a short disclaimer. It's getting harder and harder to find companies and examples for those two AI positioning categories, meaning hidden AI and AI feature. Companies that I would put in those categories just a few weeks ago have now come up with more prominent AI messaging on their websites. And they've moved into the next two categories that we're going to discuss in the second part of the video. We're going to see more and more of that. And maybe if you're watching this video and you go to the same websites I just showed you, you can see a different picture. The truth is, we are going to see more of the AI messaging going forward. However, we could also see a situation where AI positioning doesn't work for a lot of brands. And over time, they're seeing that by testing out their messaging, by talking to their users, by talking to their prospects, they're going to see that AI positioning is not as captivating as they thought it would be. And we could actually see more and more companies moving back to the AI feature or the hidden AI category. Now, let's take a look at two other categories where AI positioning is more prominent.
The next AI positioning category we're going to take a look at is called AI powered. And you've probably seen that around if you've been on any of the SaaS or B2B tech websites in the last few months, because it's being used a lot right now. And how that's different from the AI feature category is that not one, but many of the features are being enabled by AI. Even the entire platform can be enabled by AI and powered by AI. And therefore, the messaging is much more prominent on the websites for those brands. So let's take a look at what that looks like in real life. So the first example we're going to use for this category is Crisp. And Crisp is your AI powered assistant for meetings and calls, as we can see right from their main headline. And when we see something in the main headline, we know that's a big part of their overall brand positioning and messaging. We continue seeing AI powered messaging throughout their subheadline and even into their features section over here, where 4 out of 6 features includes AI. We can also see it in their feature drop-down menu, as well as their pricing page. So the pricing page is a really great way to tell if a company is using AI positioning as their core positioning or not. But we can see here, every column here has AI. AI is included in the free pro and into their enterprise plans. And it just seems like something that would be very important to their users. And it makes sense because for this product, right, for AI noise cancellation, note taking, accent localization, noise cancellation, without the AI, those things could be either very time consuming or very difficult to implement or very expensive. And Crisp is making those things way more accessible to their users by using AI technologies. Another example of AI powered positioning is Miro. Again, we can see AI powered messaging right in their headline, as well as a subheadline. And then as we scroll through the website, we see it in their feature messaging as well. AI powered tools, use AI to turn data into diagrams and summaries, blending AI. So it's clearly that AI has become a big part of their product suite. What's more is that when we go into their products or what is Miro drop down, there's actually an artificial intelligence section where they have a dedicated page for AI that describes how AI is integrated into their product and how AI is making their product better. So that's another example where we see AI sprinkled not just for one feature, but across the entire suite of the features. And it seems like every product or every sub product of the platform is enabled by AI in some way or the other. ThoughtSpot is another example of the AI powered messaging, which we can see right there in the headline. And AI powered becomes the part of their USP or unique selling proposition. It's right there and it's very simple. The idea is that the simple message of AI powered analytics is competitive against the non AI powered analytics. And that's enough to convince people to start a free trial or get a demo of the product. When we scroll down, we see AI powered or AI driven language being used in their product and feature messaging as well. And when we go to their product drop down menu, we see that AI and LLM are also a part of their product features. And so that's how some of the companies choose to use the AI powered and sprinkle it across their entire website in different places. Now that we've seen some examples of AI powered positioning by Chris, Miro, and ThoughtSpot, we're going to move into our last category. And the last category has the highest intensity of AI in their positioning. And we call it AI first. And how AI first is different from AI powered is that AI becomes their full positioning philosophy. They embrace AI and they say AI is in everything that we do and it powers everything that we do. And we're going to lead with AI in everything that we do. Let's take a look at some of these examples. When we visit Zendesk's website, we see that they use AI first language. They also use other AI icons and mentions of AI across their website. But the difference between the AI powered and AI first positioning when it comes to marketing and go to market strategy is that AI first positioning part of their overall company philosophy. That's the directions they choose to go in for the next 5 to 10 years, is that their platform is going to be powered, enabled, and fully supported by AI. Another example of AI first language is from Intercom. We can see the Intercom is different from other websites. They've actually chosen to use a very different imagery and a very layout of the website compared to some of the other SaaS and tech websites. As we scroll down, we continue seeing AI first customer service platform. Again, we see in this category when a company chooses to showcase AI messaging so prominently, it is a part of their bigger strategy as a company and not just a marketing strategy. It's how they choose to do everything, how they choose to hire, how they choose to build their product, how they choose to do the marketing and their sales, and all the other business functions. They have a letter from the CEO that talks about how AI first is going to enable them to provide best-in-class customer experience. And they also talk about the different products that they have, which is an AI agent, AI copilot, and AI analyst. So now that we've seen the examples of Zendesk and Intercom, we're starting to see that deciding to go with the AI first positioning strategy is not just about adjusting the messaging or adjusting the website. It starts becoming about the entire business philosophy, the entire business model and the business strategy that starts to affect every single part of the business. And that's the difference between the AI first and the AI powered. And every company who has built the AI feature needs to make a decision as to which one of those categories they're going to fall under and what changes they're going to make based on each category. Are they going to purposely not talk about AI on the website or anything that's facing and will only keep that information for current customers? Are they going to highlight one feature? Are they going to highlight many features and really highlight the AI powered platform? Or are they going to implement the AI first strategy and change their entire business and how they talk about their business? So that's a decision for every business out there to make. And based on where they're trying to go, what they're trying to do, they're going to land in one of those categories.
Thanks for watching. And if you're one of the brands trying to figure out which bucket your AI positioning should fall into, you can always reach out and we can work together. I'm Katya. I'm the founder of Lanswell, and over the last 10 years, I worked with more than 30 brands in the B2B SaaS space, and I work them figure out their positioning, their messaging, and their marketing strategy. And I'd love to help you too.